It's giving black women permission to be whoever they are.
HoochieCon, baby!
Welcome back to Hoochie History with your favorite Hoochie historian, Zorine Truly. Have you heard the story of T-Boz, Dalvin, and the girl that T-Boz sent to the hospital? I know you haven't. Let's get into Hoochie History. Dalvin and T-Boz met each other in 1990 when their groups, TLC and Jodeci, were signed to LaFace Records. Them both being very passionate about music, fashion, and advocacy for HIV at the time brought them really close together, and their relationship began to blossom. But Dalvin had a problem. Him and the rest of his bandmates, Casey, JoJo, and Devontae Swain, was known for being womanizers. I mean, they used to wear leather in the summertime. Although Left Eye is usually the one that we talk about with having a short temper, T-Boz was never one to play with. As Dalvin and T-Boz's relationship grew, they spent more and more time together. Now, keep in mind, this is the 90s. This is way before social media, so it's not like they was talking on IG. They were actually on the phone cupcaking all the time. So there was this one time that Dalvin had to fly back to Charlotte to visit his family. T-Boz was in Atlanta, and they were on the phone cupcaking like they always do. Except this time, while Dalvin was on the phone, he actually fell asleep. I mean, you know how it is when you was a teenager and you used to be on the phone falling asleep, cutesy stuff. But T-Boz could not wake him up. So once T-Boz was not able to get Dalvin to wake up, she started calling the hotel phone over and over again. Now, Dalvin was supposed to be in the room with his cousin, Kim. However, when T-Boz made an additional phone call to the hotel, somebody named Mimi picked up. Because T-Boz ain't want to play with, and she's smart like that, she decided that she was going to play along to see who this Mimi bitch was. T-Boz started asking questions like, hey, this is Dalvin's friend. Who is this? Mimi replies, yeah, this is Mimi. Yeah, that's my man. And T-Boz replies, wait, you dealing with Dalvin? Ain't he in a relationship with that girl from TLC? Mimi replies, and so what? He's mine, you may have had him once, but I got him all the time. You can't sleep at night. That's all it took for T-Boz to really blow her lid, okay? What are you young kids saying these days? Crashing out. T-Boz grabbed a knife and $5,000 worth of bill and flew to Charlotte that night. Keep in mind, the flight from Atlanta to Charlotte was only an hour. So in an hour's time, T-Boz showed up at the hotel, went to the front, paid for an extra day, got the key, and went back upstairs. I mean, our good sis didn't even have to knock. She had got a key from the front desk. So T-Boz busts in the room, pull the covers off the bed. She sees Dalvin is knocked out asleep and Mimi is in the bed with him. T-Boz lost her mind. I mean, she gave this girl a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 combo to the face. This was not a regular ass whooping. This was an ass whooping that ended up landing this girl in the hospital. Fast forward a couple of days, T-Boz and Dalvin are still caked up, loved up. They actually stayed in the hotel after T-Boz whooped that woman's ass. And fast forward, T-Boz ended up flying back to Atlanta. But what she didn't know is that Mimi was down to the hospital. T-Boz had fractured bones in this girl's face. I mean, she was not playing with Miss Mamas. She ended up in the hospital. There was a lawsuit. There was all types of stuff that went on. Management ended up handling the situation. T-Boz called Mimi personally, and I'm not sure what was said. Only God, Mimi, and T-Boz know, but whatever it was, Mimi dropped the charges that she had against T-Boz. Dalvin and T-Boz end up having an on-again, off-again relationship that even inspired the song I'm Pretty. And that is the Hoochie History.